hey, I figured out the coffee bot. That's great. Love that that is working. Gonna test out some links here. Glad to know it is working as intended. Welcome back, guys. I see that we are kicking off the stream bright and nice and easy here. Got some stuff that we're trying. We got a server poll going on. Got some server or some stream goals. Like goal of 20, stream sub goal of 10. Want to see that stream sub goal go up and up and up. We are starting off the stream at 19,543. Hopefully by the end of this we'll be at 553. We are shiny hunting Jirachi in Pokemon Sapphire. I do believe I need to delete the save file of this one, or, you know, corrupt it. Certainly need to corrupt that. So we'll go ahead and begin the stream with our first save corruption. Hopefully you guys are familiar with the shiny Jirachi hunt methods. We are using my GameCube with the Game Boy Advance player on the bottom as my Game Boy Advance, holding Sapphire. We got the GameCube to a Game Boy Advance connection cable going into my Nintendo Wii, which is running my GameCube bonus disc for Jirachi. So my Wii is my GameCube is my Game Boy Advanced, and we are resetting for a shiny Jirachi. Odds are 1 out of every 7,282 encounters will be shiny. There are 9 shiny Jirachis found on the bonus disc, so there are not many chances to get this Pokemon as a shiny. But we are going to persevere. We are going to try. This is considered to be full odds for this particular Pokemon, so we are going to see if we can get it. This is the bonus disc on my Wii telling me I'm connecting my Game Boy Advance to my GameCube, but it's actually my GameCube to my Wii, for those that don't know how this stream is set up and working. We'll go ahead and reset the Game Boy Advance game, Pokemon Sapphire, and get our first Jirachi of this stream sent on over to our GameCube / Pokemon Sapphire. While this is doing its thing, I'm going to turn off the lights that are behind me. My wife has gone to bed, so we don't need lights on anymore. We'll get some air circulating up in here. Welcome to the stream, guys. We do have 21 viewers concurrently in the stream right at this very moment, so thank you, guys. All right, first Jirachi down. We'll go ahead and reset the GameCube. Start spamming A to reset the bonus disc here. Alicia Peckham, welcome. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Check our Jirachi summary, and not shiny. Not a big deal. First encounter of the stream, done and out of the way. We'll go ahead and reset this one. On this save file, I do not have Rayquaza, but I do have a shiny Rayquaza. I actually just hunted that on my Pokemon Emerald copy. I think that one I managed to get first encounter. I actually feel like that one I did on a live stream as a first encounter. Or maybe that was Deoxys as a second encounter. One of the two. But Rayquaza was crazy. I was RNG manipulation methoding it, so it wasn't as impressive as it sounds. I had it narrowed down. By the time I did Rayquaza, I had the timing pretty much down. It was relatively easy to RNG manipulate that one. Do you have Rayquaza? Very nice. Ooh, that was actually a very quick response. I liked that. That means my latency is lower. And thanks for the sub. I'm sure that is going to pop up here in just a second. 9 more subs to go to reach the stream sub goal. And we got 17 likes to go to hit the stream goal. I think we can do it. We almost had 20 last stream, and I only did it for an hour. This one should be at least 2 hours to 3 hours for the stream. So, and the 2 dogs. 2 dogs. Now I'm confused. By 2 dogs, are you referring to Zamazenta and Zacian? Sword and Shield, got it. I'm like, I know a lot of times people call the legendary beasts dogs, so I was like, surely they meant 3, but I forgot that Sword and Shield does bring those to the table. Each one of these encounters is about 2 minutes of my life, unless I screw up, at which point it becomes 10 real fast. Okay, looks like that is still loading up here. Jirachi does take a while, but it is a pretty chill encounter. Joel Escamilla, welcome back. Shiny hunting Entei in Pokemon Coliseum. Got about 30 resets in 1 hour. Man, that is too good. I really want a shiny hunt in Pokemon Coliseum. That's wonderful to hear you're doing that epic hunt. Now, I haven't shiny hunted in Pokemon Coliseum. I'm vaguely aware of it. Do you have to catch the shadow Pokemon before finding out it's shiny? Or can you just get to it in the battle and go from there? You have to catch it. I figured that was the case. And then does it appear in the summary screen? You catch it, check the summary screen, and go from there. Because that's pretty brutal. Is Pikachu the ultimate Pokemon? I hardly think so. I gotcha. If you're rocking one Pokemon, you instantly summon it onto the battlefield. That's pretty clever. I like that. But the real thing is catching the shiny Entei with one Pokemon. That's impressive. See, like, you have to be pretty over leveled in order to get to Entei with one Pokemon. That's impressive right there. I still need to catch like 2 Pokemon in Pokemon Coliseum because the final boss had like 3 shadow Pokemon and I could only catch 1, and I've had a devil of a time catching all of them again. Oh, oops. If that was supposed to ask which one is the ultimate Pokemon, I submit Swampert. Montgomery, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. It's been a while. If y'all are lurking or are new to the stream, feel free to chat it up. We are pretty easy to talk to in here. We like all things Pokemon and anime, as the Brasquin collection. Huge Pokemon fans. I'm personally a huge Zelda fan. We like shiny hunting here. I think it's a good thing to do. Great way to bond over a common goal. If you like that sort of thing, smash that like button. Let's get this stream visible to more people. Get more people seeing it so that we can have more people to chat with. We got 4 likes so far. We got 8 people hanging out in the chat. Smash that like button. Let's get this stream visible. Let's hit a stream goal of 20 likes in one stream. And Montgomery, been working really late recently. That makes sense because that's usually when I stream, is really late. Trying to get a better stream schedule going, but for the foreseeable future, midnight 30 is going to be the time. And to Joel, there's ways you can set it up to make it almost instantaneously apart from walking from the PC to the battle. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does take a hot minute to get there. I imagine encounters take a while. Similarly to this. I do not. But I do remember you from last stream, Rue. However, if you are doing what I think you are doing, I'm old Greg. If that is the reference, I do get it. No. Old Greg. Do you love me? Are you playing those love games with me? You want to drink Baileys from a shoe? Oh my gosh, it has been so long since I've thought of old Greg. I love early 2005 YouTube. I'm a scalia manfish. Ah, shoot. Old Greg references are always welcome on the stream. Rue, I started this back in, I feel like it was July of 2022. Now, that makes it sound like I've been at this for a year, almost 2 years at this point. But I haven't. So, I started this in the middle of my Pokemon Coliseum playthrough that I started in June or July of 2022. Then Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out. I had my baby. Waited for a year. Kind of started resuming this. And am now fully in it. Because this is the last Gen 3 Pokemon I need before Bank closes down in the inevitable future. So I'm trying to rush through and get it before anything like that happens. I spent the first 80 encounters, 2 hours per stream, 16 encounters per stream. 16, 32, 64, 85, 10. I've spent roughly 40 to 80 hours on this. I have to go through and do the exact math. I feel like calling it 60 would be pretty fair and reasonable. $16 per stream, so it's like 8 encounters per hour. Shoot, and this is why. I just deleted my save, which is not a big deal. It just means instead of getting 5 encounters over the next 10 minutes, I get 1. Roy's Witchy Stuff, welcome. What happens if I don't get the shiny Jirachi when banks close down? At that point, I will take one of the shiny Jirachi files from projectpokemon.org, input it into my Pokemon Emerald copy, or Pokemon Sapphire, since that's what I'm working with, and upport it into Pokemon Home. For how this disc and generation of shinies works, I fully believe that the Jirachi that I would transport onto my game would be read as 100% legit by Pokemon Home by the time it gets up there. I'm really not worried about a file of that magnitude being read as legit, because there's only 9 possible files. They all have the same information as far as stats. They all have the same information as far as OT, name, SID, all that fun stuff. So it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But those that have successfully streamed shiny hunting Jirachi are a very select few people. I only know of 8 people who have streamed and documented it as a legit occurrence. I want to be among that elite shiny hunting group, so I want to find one for myself. But as far as legitimacy goes with my shiny living dex, it's not going to matter to me that much, especially because I know that if I pay attention to Pokemon Go, eventually I will be able to get a legit one through Pokemon Go. Yeah, it's not a lot of people who have documented it. Now, over 2020, through COVID, a lot more people were staying at home. I think that number did go up, but at the time of my research, there was only like 8 people who had successfully documented finding it. Oh, whatever that says, Rue. Not sure what that was supposed to mean. How many digits of pie do I know? Well, I usually slice my pie into 8 slices, so my pie only has 1 digit. But I think it's 3.124576. $3.241756. Yeah, there's not many people that have found shiny Jirachi legitly. One four. Yeah, I got the 3 point something right. Brock's channel, welcome. Just started a Fallout 3 male reader insert story on Wattpad. What did I just read? Where the main character gets a mudkip. Yeah, there's not a lot of shiny hunter channels that have been willing to do Jirachi. It's kind of expensive to do, legitly. So to stream it, I'm in at $380, we'll say. $200 for the bonus disc. $80 for my copy of Sapphire. $100 for my GameCube. $50 for the Game Boy Advance player. So that's like $380, $430, and then probably $80 for my Wii. So like maybe $510 if I did my math right. 200, 100, 50, 350, 80, 430. Yeah, 510 roughly at today's market value. Not a cheap one. Yeah, Joel, I am using a Nintendo GameCube as my Game Boy Advance. I am using a Wii as my GameCube. You can tell because of the quality of the video output. Yep. It was the easiest way also to stream a Game Boy Advance game on the PC. Because if I'm going through the trouble of doing this Jirachi the legit way, I in no way want a ROM on my game. Like, that would not be ideal. My favorite Pokemon. I say Swampert and pretty much anything in the Mudkip line is not like Swampert is like not only my favorite starter evolution, and I count Mudkip in there equally, but they are my favorite Pokemon in general. Obviously, I have a profound love for Gengar as well. Not because it's a cool ghost, but because it's a cool poison type. That's kind of my vibe here on the channel is if I was a gym leader, I would be a poison type gym leader. Second to that, I would probably be a ghost or fairy type. If we have to separate favorite Pokemon from starters, so you got your favorite Pokemon that isn't a starter and your favorite starter, Swampert's still going to be my favorite starter. Favorite Pokemon after that would be Scolipede. I really love Scolipede. Epic Rue, thank you. That'll mean the world to have you as a subscriber, to have you come back time and time again when I stream. Chat it up. Make old Greg references because old Greg is the bomb. Love old Greg. All 6 episodes. Glad that I am providing a level of entertainment. That is the entire goal of a streamer. That means I'm succeeding. Favorite Pokemon changes constantly because a lot of Pokemon have traits and connections to memories. I'd say it would have to be Weasel. There you go. There you go. Yeah, and favorite Pokemon is one thing that's subject to change. Swampert definitely hits a vibe for me. I have an entire story of why Swampert's my favorite Pokemon, and it has entirely something to do with this kid here. My Pokemon is staggeringly tired. I should have brought a potion. I swear, this is not what that kid originally said. So, when I first got Pokemon Sapphire, I got the launch edition. It was late, but I got the launch edition for the US. That kid, I swear, that kid says in the original run of the game, if your Pokemon is strong enough, it can carry you across water. And he's standing next to a lake. Okay? So I will explain something to you guys here in just a moment. Oh, I did not mean to battle that. I will show you and explain as soon as I get this beat. Favorite Gen 9 Pokemon is going to be Tinkaton. Love Tinkaton. Great idea. Phenomenal idea. Second to that, Annihilate. Really love Annihilate. Also, really love Clodsire. And I think Hydrapple is dope. And I love Sprigatito. King Gambit is also very legit. Scarlet and Violet did so well with making more evolutions to things. Actually, Montgomery, I'm gonna pull a fast one on you. Shiny Mudkip is not my favorite shiny starter. My favorite shiny starter is actually a surprise card because generally I don't like the Pokemon. I don't want to be generic and say shiny Charizard because I do like Charizard's black shiny. I gotta give it to Emboar. Emboar's shiny is literal fire in all of the ways. Love the blue flames. I'm not really a fan of Swampert's pink form. Regice shiny is your fave. I'm glad you're one of the few people that can notice the subtle difference of Regice. I hated shiny hunting that Pokemon. It was the literal worst. Koraidon is pretty cool. Brock, I gotta give it to you there. Koraidon is... I like how much he embodies Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, we are creating save state A right now. And we will hide that. Ooh, hid the wrong one. Unhide that. All right, stream stats. We currently have 10 people watching. We are at 9 likes for the stream. We got a goal of 20 likes that we're trying to get this stream. And a stream sub goal of 10. We currently have one of those subscribers for this. Oh, and it's not going to let me copy and paste. How rude. There we go. So if you are lurking in the stream, feel free to chat it up with us. We'd love to talk to you, get to know you a little bit better. If you're scrolling on your phone through YouTube Shorts and found the stream, go ahead and give us a like on the video. Subscribe if you like shiny hunting and like shiny Jirachi. We will be doing this for the next eternity. I already checked that. I need to delete the save. Subscribe and click the bell notification to be notified when I do go live next. I'm going to be streaming for the next 2 hours at least. Hoping to find a shiny Jirachi. So far... Oop, I didn't mean to do that one. So far I've put about, we're going to say 60 hours into this. I do need to do another hard count of my hours, counting the actual stream time, but it's somewhere north of 60 hours. Rival Lobster, that is a familiar name. Welcome back. Hitting that Twitch subscribe tier 1. Thank you so much for that. Oh, we're up to 37 people watching now. Welcome in, guys. If you love shiny Jirachi, love shiny hunting, love all things Pokemon and or anime, click that like button. Let other people see the stream. Get it spread around YouTube so that more people can have this be visible. And consider subscribing for more future content. Error Gamer with a reminder to drink water. You know what? I got some Dr. Pepper. I'll do that one. Vex, welcome. Welcome. Joel, I do like Naruto. However, it has to be the original Japanese version. And I haven't seen anything from Boruto yet. But I do like Naruto. Mochi Frog, I know. Dr. Pepper doesn't count as water. So... just because of that, I do have actual water here. Also, I did notice the subscribe click. We just got 2 more. We are 3 subscribers into our stream goal. 7 away from actually attaining it. And that is a goal of 10 subscribers for the stream. A goal of 20 likes for the stream. I think we can get it done. Let's go! Naruto is understandably a hard one to get into. It's not for everybody. It has very long drawn-out storylines sometimes. It's got unlikable characters from time to time. Naruto himself can be extremely annoying. Understandably. But I still enjoyed it all the same. Sakura completely annoys me to no end. like the entire show, she annoys me until like the last season, and then she's okay. Very sad about the outcome of Neji. Really enjoyed Neji. For obvious reasons, I will say Hinata is like one of my favorite characters in that entire show. And now we switch to the Wii to generate Jirachi. I have not seen Has Been Hotel, but I have heard of it. Error Gamer, my favorite Pokemon is Swampert. My favorite starter is Swampert. If I am not allowed to have my favorite Pokemon be my favorite starter, then Scolipede is the choice there. Hirozi, this is Pokemon Sapphire. Pokemon Emerald, it is not possible to get a shiny Jirachi in because Pokemon Emerald has a glitch in its shiny generation or its seed generation where it will generate the same seed as if there was a dry battery glitch 100% of the time. So it is not possible to re-roll for a new Jirachi. If you do this on Emerald, you will get the same Jirachi every single time, as I understand it. Mochi, my least favorite Pokemon, Bruxish. Hate that Pokemon. I do enjoy Dragon Ball Z. I just barely saw that chat pop up. I enjoy thoroughly Dragon Ball Z. It is also another anime that is difficult to watch. It has very long drawn out fight scenes and the epic stare downs. You will never have another anime have as many epic stare downs as that show. I do understand that in DBZ Abridged, well, I guess it's not abridged. That's a different thing. The King Kai version, or the Kai version, DBZ Kai, the Blu-ray discs, I understand they have fixed a lot of that and taken out a lot of the unnecessary stare downs. But I do enjoy that show. It's unfortunate that its creator has passed away recently. Gosh dang, I can't remember if I saved or not. Hold up. I mean, I know I just saved once. Thing is, I need to make sure that I save twice to keep on track. DBZ Abridged is hilarious. Wookie Spooky, welcome. My least favorite shiny Pokemon is actually Regice. Somebody said that that was their favorite shiny earlier. I feel like that was... I want to say that was Joel or Montgomery. I feel like it was Joel, though. But yeah, I do not like shiny Regice from a standpoint of I hunted it on Sword Shield, was not a fan of that hunt. I almost reset that encounter. Groudon shiny could have had so much potential to not be golden. I feel like it would have been so much better had it not been. Excuse you? I don't know what I just did, but I'm pretty sure I just messed up the run so far. We'll find out, though. I may have just forgotten to reset my Wii. Can I please spin? Why am I spinning? Gohan's voice in Kai is an acquired taste. That was Joel, okay. What's better as the worst? Regice or Garchomp? Regice. I can actually tell a difference between Garchomp Shiny. It sucks, yes, but... Dark Lynx, thanks for the sub. We are like 4 away from the sub goal, I believe. We started out at 43. We've gotten 6 subscribers out of 10, so thank you so much. Brock, you have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Super Maga 5. The hat is actually a misdirection. My top 2 favorite Pokemon are Swampert followed by Scolipede. Doubtful that you will find a Scolipede on a hat though, but Gengar is one of my top all-time favorite Pokemon as well. Not because of the ghost, but because it is a poison type. But Gengar does make for a good favorite Pokemon. I do gotta say that. And it makes for a good headwear. Also, its Pokemon number happens to be my birth year, kind of. So, that works out. And Super Maga, my night's been pretty great so far. How about yours? It's always fun to just sit here and grind through some encounters for Jirachi. Really hoping to find it. Really putting in a lot of work to get some encounters, get it found. Encounters in this are pretty slow going as each one takes a solid 2 minutes to do if I'm paying attention and doing it right, which I have not been doing well at that today. I keep forgetting to reset this in a timely manner. And somebody asked me to spin. Luckily, I do have a spinny chair, so why not? We can do a spin. Not too many, because I'll get dizzy really easily, but... Haha. Do I need to do the Leon thing? Over here evolving an Alchemy or something. You did a triple Soul Link earlier. Had some funny deaths that actually had you yelling at your friends. I have yet to do a Soul Link, but I do think that it is an incredibly cool idea. When I finish my shiny hunting, I do want to do lots of Let's Plays. I want to do Soul Links, all that fun stuff. Right now, my biggest thing has been, I gotta get Jirachi. I gotta get Manaphy, and I gotta get Poipole. And then after that, I got to get my Ageto Celebi. After I get those 4, I'm going to be opened up for whatever shenanigans come my way, and I'm going to love it. I think my music stopped. Unikitty, I hope I get it soon as well. Because 2 minutes per encounter is a lot of time. Thank you so much. We hit a stream record for, you know, subs so far. We're still hitting the goal of 10. We're 3 away from that. We just hit 19,550 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Hoping to get 3 more this stream at least. We're pushing our way ever so slowly towards 20K. And I'm excited for it. I've been after 20 for a year. I've been after 20K for a year. We didn't quite get my 20K goal last year, so it's got a little bit of carryover for this year. I wanted to get to 30 this year. I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm not disappointed. We've had a lot of growth anyways, so not hitting our goals wasn't too crazy. But definitely focusing more on the streaming aspect of things, getting more people following for those reasons. Super Maga, thank you so much for the super chat there. 20 bucks. Thank you so much. Leaving a subscribe on your way out. Thank you for that too. You have a great rest of your day, night, evening, or morning. Whatever time of day it is for you. Greatly, greatly appreciated. And we just bumped up 2 more subscribers. We are 1 away from the stream goal of 10 subscribers. Making amazing progress. Rue, welcome back. And Unikitty, the odds are that specific due to a very, very complex reason. Gotta get some sleep. It's a great night. Have a good one. Thanks again, Super Maga 5. We'll look forward to seeing you again in another stream. The reason why the odds are so specific is because the Jirachi bonus disc does not follow the typical conventions of shiny frames that the rest of the game Pokemon do. And Rojo Larata, thank you for that sub. And we just hit the stream goal of 10 subscribers for the stream. Huge accomplishment there. Next goal is going to be 20 subs for the stream. I think it's going to be doable. We still got another solid hour to hit that. So I think we got a new stream goal of 20 coming in to get 20 subs for the stream. So the bonus disc has a total of 65,538 possible Jirachi permutations and combinations. Of that 65,538, only 9 of those can actually be shiny. So when you do the math to figure out what the odds are, it's 9 to 65,538, or in other words, 1 out of every 7,282 are going to be shiny. Roughly. I mean, there's some division issues there, of course, but that's the basic gist. I think I just screwed up my encounters. I don't think I saved enough. Yeah, I didn't save enough. Okay, crap. Or I saved one too many times. One of the two. Which means we have a 10-minute long encounter. Soft Chirps, that is an excellent question. The odds are not generated by frame per se in this shiny hunt. So each time I save, a new seed is generated for the next time that I reload the game. So this will not work just soft resetting. That's why I have to save a couple times. So I'm starting with a new cartridge basically right now. I play to the point where I get the Pokedex because that's the earliest point that we can spawn a Jirachi into the game. I save once, and that creates save state A. When I load it up into the Jirachi to get the Jirachi, it loads save state A, gives me the Jirachi, saves again, and that one would be save state B. So I now have a Jirachi on my game. I have to corrupt my save file B so that it forces the game to reload save file A before I had the Jirachi. I then have to save once to create save file B, and then a second time to overwrite save file A with a new save so it generates a new seed the next time I try to get a Jirachi. So it's not really frame specific so much as it is seed specific. Because of the way the Jirachi works, I have to reset my game and it immediately starts the encounter. So there's no such thing as a frame hitting the frame necessarily. I mean, it is, when it comes down to it, you're hitting the shiny frame, but from resetting the game to the point where I get to Jirachi is going to be a set amount of frames, and let's call it 600 frames are going to pass. That is going to be the same every single time. On the 600th frame of each reset, I'm going to get that Jirachi. Now that 600 is just a random number, but it's going to be the same every single reset. So we really are relying on our shiny seed generator, each save, to change enough that 600 is going to be the shiny frame. It's very complicated and pretty intense on how it works, but that's like the simplest explanation. Granted, people that know their stuff better than I can probably correct me on a lot of that, but for the most part, that's the brass coins, shiny frames for Jirachi for dummies. Wookie Spooky, good luck with your homework. You'll watch while you do it. Epic. It is one of my goals to be a successful streamer and have people concurrently watching through the stream, as well as it is to be background noise. And that is not being sarcastic. I think it's great that people have something that they can listen to in the background while they're actively doing another task. I enjoy being able to be that voice, be that entertainment, be that distraction from the monotony. Even if it is by causing more monotony. Unikitty, great to have you here for while you were here. You have a great night. And Rue Rosie, how long until this live stream's done? At this point, I am guaranteeing another hour of the stream. Probably an hour and a half. I want to stream until 2 a.m. my time. So I'm good for like another hour and a half. After that, it's really going to depend on the vibe of the stream. How many people are here, what we're talking about, how destroyed my vocal cords are, because I don't know if you guys can tell, because a lot of you guys are new here. I'm getting over being sick. I'm pretty sure I had strep throat. My throat was really, really sore 3 days ago. I talk on the phone for a job as a contact center employee. And then I came home and started streaming. So my voice is like trash right now. I'm going to have to get some honey and lemon juice before I go to bed. So really my amount of streaming time is going to be dependent on how much I could tolerate my vocal cords hurting. Mountain Time Game. Yes, soft chirps. If you don't mind, state of preference. I'm in here in the land of the potatoes. which either means you are Potato Land, Montana, possibly Colorado, Utah, Nevada, or Arizona. Maybe New Mexico, but I think they're on a different time schedule. Alberta, Canada, none of the above. Love it. Hello from the United States. I'm going to be perfectly honest. One of my buddies, longtime friend, CB Genius, is from Canada, but I oftentimes forget that Canada exists up there in the time zone status. Not because we don't like Canada, but because you guys tend to stick to yourselves. There's not a lot of news coming out of Canada, so it's just like our quiet neighbor to the north. Oh, I need to get to level 6. Play like United States of California. If you were in California, then right now it should be 11:35. Hey, Smoker, welcome. I didn't see your chat there earlier. I was too concerned with the Mountain Time game, but welcome. Welcome back, I guess, I should say, for round 2 of the stream. Currently at 13 likes for the stream out of 20 as the goal. So if you're hanging out, lurking, smash that like button. Let's get the stream to the 20 like goal we set. We hit our stream subscriber goal of 10. We started at 543. We're now at 553. And we moved on to the goal for 20 for the stream. We got an hour left in the stream to hit it. I think we can do it. The downside of the stream is we are kind of in no man's land right now, which basically means that it is midnight my time. So for other people, it is past midnight, but also not quite the morning yet. I think Japan should be waking up in, I feel like, an hour. I could be off on that. It's evening time for Australia. I feel like Japan might still be in... They're either just waking up or in school. I can't remember where they're at time-wise. Oh, Rue, you're great. You're fine. Yeah, it is still in beta, but I saw a bunch of YouTubers using it. It seems like it's working out pretty great. Like, I know it's definitely increased my reach and visibility, so I'm super excited and happy about that. Yeah. For this stream, for the likes, it should be in the 3 dots up in the upper right-hand corner there, and then like. Depending on how you're viewing, it can also appear down below the stream still. Really depends on the device at the moment. I do have to watch how late I stay up, just because I do have a baby that is going to wake up. I say baby, he's a toddler. He's like 16 months at this juncture, actually, as of 2 days ago. He will wake up at 8:30 to 9 o'clock, no matter what time it goes to bed. So, if I stay up past 3, I'm going to be hurting tomorrow. YouTube Premium member. Wish you could pop it into mini player, but I'm a good streamer. Informative, entertaining, and interactive. Strive to do that. I like having a good basis of knowledge of what I'm talking about. I have been known to be wrong. It does happen on occasion. Usually one of my mods on my Discord server, Lagia, will pop in and correct me on important things. He's actually the one that corrected me on the shiny Jirachi odds and helped me get that down. Oh, it's way past midnight for me. No, I'm likely going to be doing this until 2, which would be 1 a.m. your time, Rue. I got... okay, good, we're good. I got at least an hour and 23 minutes in me. But I could be persuaded to go until 3. Depends on kind of what's going on in the stream and where we're at. An hour and 20 minutes. I'm only an hour ahead of you. It'll be good. I wish... Well, no, I don't. I would enjoy being able to stay up as long as I wanted for a couple days. I don't wish I could do it all the time because I do love my kid. He's a pretty funny dude. Always happy. Mostly happy. Really cute. Can't wait until we could play Pokemon together. All that fun stuff. I did want to do which starter Pokemon would he choose, and I think that video might still be coming. I just got to get all the plushies for it, so... Oh, I'm going above and beyond, I guess. Am I going to start my kid on Gen 1 and work them up? I feel like that's valid. I feel like that's the way to do it. Because I could only imagine starting out on, like, Scarlet and Violet and then trying to do Gen 1. That would just be absurd and so difficult. Like, you lose so many quality of life improvements. But yeah, I want to get all of the plushies and be like, Gen 1, this is what starter my kid would choose. Gen 2, this is what starter my kid would choose. You know, all the way up to Gen 9 or 10 or whatever it is at the point. And then do, okay, we have the 9 plushies that he chose out of those. Which one is he going to choose out of these 9? Which one's his all-time go-to? Wookie Spooky. My wife does not play Pokemon that much. While we were dating, she did get Omega Ruby to my Alpha Sapphire. And she did play a little bit of it. But she'll watch me play like Pokemon Coliseum or something. But she's not a big Pokemon fan. We mostly bonded over Zelda, which, fun fact, Zelda was what I originally created my channel for. I wanted to be a Zelda theorist and do Zelda content. Pokemon ended up taking off, so that's what I went with. Angles, yes, we got the vertical stream. Yes, start kids on retro, work them up. If they can understand the old systems, they can understand the new system. Soft chirps, that isn't even a question. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask best played on the Nintendo 64. But if I did have to argue, I could be persuaded that Ocarina of Time is better on the 3DS. However, I will not budge from the mountain that is Majora's Mask is better on the on the N64. That is a hill I will die on. Ocarina of Time does have some worthwhile improvements on the 3DS, but the nostalgia factor for me requires the N64. Majora's Mask, however, loses functionality on the 3DS. It is not a better experience. I think they made it more unnecessarily difficult. Or, I say difficult lightly. It's not that it's more difficult, they just... The boss battles are terrible compared to the original. There was absolutely nothing wrong with Odawalla. There was nothing wrong with Goat. There was nothing wrong with Twin Mold. I understand the need or desire to fix Gyorg, or Gyorg, but how they fixed it broke it further. As somebody who went through on a Zelda-specific channel that I have called Hyrule Monkey, I did a no-damage boss run of all of the Ocarina of Time bosses and sub-bosses, and all of the Majora's Mask's sub-bosses and bosses. The boss that gave me the hardest time was Gyorg. It pissed me off. Because of those little fishies he throws out, and how they changed the swim function with the shield, made that one almost impossible to navigate. My favorite Nintendo Switch game. Skyward Sword. But picking one that wasn't remade, I gotta say... Tears of the Kingdom. How many times have I seen that little Sergio Archie thing? I'm not sure what you mean by that. If we're referring to, like, Team Aqua Archie or Team Magma Archie, it's Team Aqua's Archie. Yeah. Hundreds. At least 100. I'm gonna check this again just to cover my bases. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to delete the save file there. Super Mario Maker 2. I'm not a huge Mario fan, I'm gonna be honest. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is pretty great, but I don't think it was better than Breath of the Wild. I liked a lot of things better than I did for Breath of the Wild, don't get me wrong. Like, the mini dungeons that we had access to, the bosses, like, it was a great game. I just feel like after Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom was a little bit more on the stale side. Whereas we could have had Breath of the Wild as Tears of the Kingdom from the beginning. What was the first video game I ever played? Mine was Pokemon Blue on the original Game Boy. Need to rewind my stream a hot minute here. Gotta make sure I only saved twice. Oh, building in Tears of the Kingdom was great. Anthony Price, thanks for the sub. We are now 9 subscribers away from the second stream sub goal of the stream of 20 subs. We got 11 out of 20 so far. Looks like we did tick up to 20 viewers from the 12 that we had previously. If you guys are watching on YouTube Shorts, welcome in. If you love shiny hunting, you love shiny Jirachi, or Jirachi in general, we're going to see a lot of it here. Talk about Pokemon, talk about anime, all things that nature. We're going to have a good time. Consider smashing that follow button, that subscribe button, so that you're notified every time we go live to shiny hunt this maddening Pokemon. Should be a pretty good time. And also, smash that like button so more people on YouTube Shorts can see the stream. It can reach more people that way. We have a like goal for the stream of 20. Looking to hit that, looking to see this stream reach many, many people, so that we can get that sub goal of 20K. We want to get it up to 20K. Ooh, 19,555. That's a great number. Thank you, guys. We will be doing this Jirachi a long time. A long time indeed. I've been at this for about a year off and on, probably totaling 60 hours. Tomorrow I will spend some time getting an official hour count on how long I've been at this. Is it at the top right or top left? I know the like button is up there under 3 dots. So if you're wondering where the like button is, click the 3 dots and then the like button will appear. What is the hardest Pokemon battle? Okay, this is where my Gen 3 bias comes in. A lot of people will say Cynthia is the hardest battle. And in terms of champions, they are probably right. Like, I gotta give it to them. Cynthia is one of the hardest champions, if not the hardest champion to fight to date. However, I maintain that the hardest battle in Pokemon history is Route 113 May. Hold on. I may have that wrong. Okay, that one's not shiny. I don't have a Pokenav yet. We gotta go check the map. Route 110, I was so close. The hardest battle in Pokemon history. Route 110 May. The second hardest battle to me to win consistently is Pokemon Platinum, the first battle with your rival. Having toyed around with some shiny Manaphy hunting to get that down. Your rival with Pokemon Platinum has one of the best AIs to mess with you in Pokemon history. That rival battle is one of the hardest to win. Luckily, they were nice enough to not make it required to progress, like they did for this one, for May. But the reason why May is the hardest battle in Pokemon history to me is if you choose Swampert, her Groovoil will wreck you every time. So Groovoil is a grass type Pokemon that also knows, you know, flying type moves. If you chose Mudkip as your starter, you probably have a Marshtomp by the time you reach Route 110. Marshtomp being a part water, part ground type Pokemon, its ground type moves don't do much against Groovoil. Its water type moves really don't do much against Groovoil. And you encounter 0 fire types up until that point. One of the flying types you catch is also water, and the other flying type is Tailo, which isn't super great for much. So you go into that fight with maybe a Tailo if you're lucky. And it's not going to be super high level because you're focusing on leveling up your Swampert. That Groovoil is the hardest, most ruthless Pokemon to encounter at that particular moment in the game. The reason why I wasn't doing anything on stream while doing that little dissertation was purely because I was watching my stream play back to me to see if I saved twice or not, because it's very important that I save twice. So I do apologize for the chats that I've been missing. Also, we ticked up to 43 concurrent viewers right now. Thank you guys so much for stopping in, hanging out for a minute as you scroll through your YouTube short feed. If you do like Shiny Jirachi, like shiny hunting, love Pokemon, this is the channel for you. You found your place. Feel free to smash that subscribe button and become a member of the Brass Coin Collection. Be notified when I stream next. I will be doing the Shiny Jirachi for quite some time, as it is a hard hunt to do. Also smash that like button so that this stream can reach more people, appear in more people's short feed. We have a goal of 20 subscribers for the stream. We are currently 8 away from reaching that, and we have a goal of 20 likes for the stream. We may have hit that one already. I think it's showing that we are at 18 for the stream. All right. You're doing YouTube Shorts live stream kind of thing, but it's so pretty good. Okay. Hopefully we're doing pretty good. All right, we should be good to go there. There we go. You know, it's the best Wii game you ever played was Twilight Princess. That is a valid choice. Smash 64 is the first game. Epic. Can't go wrong with Smash 64. It's a great game. I'm disappointed with how easy it is in Ultimate to unlock all of the characters. Pretty sad. Also, I just realized we are 7 away from the stream goal of 20 subscribers for the stream. Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? No, Rue. We got another hour and a half in us. Roughly. Yeah, we'll be here for a hot minute. Let's see. I'll have followed you some. Are you prepared for you'll be a stream slave? Okay. Apparently Rue is gonna pop in on the stream. Subscribe button is at the top by my icon. Yes, Rue, you are also correct. I'm pretty sure Whitney is one of the hardest gyms as well. And now I gotta re-watch through my stream. I'm pretty sure I saved twice, but I'm not 100% confident. Okay, there's one. Oh, not far enough. Okay, there's save one. We're just double checking and making sure I save twice. And only twice. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna save again. Just gotta pay $15 and play for a day to unlock all in Smash Ultimate. That is true. It is very sad. What I think was peak gaming is Pokemon, or sorry, not Pokemon, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Melee had the best character unlock system in Smash history. The challenges you had to do to unlock the likes of Ganondorf, Luigi, top tier. Using Link, Zelda, and Sheik as a team, beat Ganon to unlock him. That was amazing. Triforce Assembles was such a great challenge. And that is what it should take to unlock characters in a game. We do only have 17 likes, but we are almost to the goal of 20. And we are 5 away from the goal of 20 for the subscribers. So we are getting closer and closer. Yeah, the Miltank was a really hard battle as well, but a lot of people did not know that there is a way around Miltank, and that is you can trade for a Machop that can help you get through that battle. So it's not the hardest in the world, but it is still pretty difficult. So it's between Whitney, Route 10 May, Cynthia, and Barry for the hardest Pokemon battle. Also, we just hit 64 concurrent viewers, so my Streamlabs tells me. It says 39 are currently watching on YouTube, so it's possible that we got a great deal of them on Twitch right now. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for popping in, dropping some views on the stream, helping us maintain that hype. So far, it's been nothing but a blast streaming vertically on the YouTube Shorts platform. I think it's been great for the channel so far. So I think we're going to continue to make a habit out of this. I probably will still do horizontal streams when I can. Especially when I'm doing Let's Plays, I think those will be more of a horizontal stream for the foreseeable future. That guy. So, with Jirachi, save resets won't work. So I can't just reset the save file and get a new Jirachi. What I'm doing is simultaneously reverting the save back to a point before I had Jirachi, so I don't have to reset the save file every single time, while also advancing the shiny seed that's generated. So my first save is save file A. When I get a Jirachi, it's save file B. In order to delete save file B, I have to I guess it'll be better to explain it here in just a moment. So we'll load up the game. Alright, so we are loaded in. Right now, I am in save file B. So right now I have a Jirachi on my file. We're going to increment up. So I'm on save file B. I'm going to reset here. Right now, I'm going to clear my save data, but I'm going to reset the GameCube while it's still processing the deletion. So what that did is I deleted save file B, or rather I corrupted it. It was trying to erase it, and I deleted out of it. So it erased save file B. I still have save file A. So when I load into this, it's going to load save file A, where I don't have a Jirachi. I then save to create save file B once again. And that's the first save. Now I'm going to save again to get back to save file A, so that when I get my next Jirachi, it's going to load into save file B. And what this is doing is advancing my shiny frame, or my shiny seed generator. That's why I'm saving. Anti-furry union. Asking the big questions. Do I like mayonnaise on burgers? If I'm having a hamburger, I absolutely love some mayonnaise on that burger. Wendy's and Sonic does the hamburger right. But yeah, this Jirachi hunt is pretty wild and crazy with how specific it has to be. Is the blue Game Boy cutscene mean that you are saving? Wookie Spooky, I believe that blue Game Boy screen is the deletion screen. I hope I get the shiny soon as well. Like, I really do not want this to take over 1,000 encounters. It probably is going to, but I don't want it to. It's gonna be terrible. If it goes over full odds, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep when that happens, because this is a lot of time. Like, best case scenario, this is gonna take, if it takes full odds, it's gonna take 14,564 minutes to hit full odds. Which is 1,335 days, for those that are wondering, if I did my math right. I did not. I did not. That went horribly wrong. Divided by AD. There we go. 182 hours. That seems more reasonable, right? I don't know what I hit on my calculator, but that was not the correct number. This is definitely not an easy hunt to do just because it takes so dang long. If I wasn't doing the save corruption glitch, it would take me 10 minutes per encounter. 7 if I really focused. But thanks to the save corruption, it takes 2 minutes per encounter. A shiny Jirachi plush would look pretty cool if that's a thing. I completely agree. A shiny Jirachi plushie would be amazing. So maybe that's what I'll put that $20 super chat to that I got earlier. My next plushie. Super Maga 5 with that $20 super chat. Oh, that was the wrong button. Let's do that one. I don't know what Pokemon that was supposed to be. I'm going to guess that it was supposed to be Jirachi or Knackley. Ryzen, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. I have a feeling I did that. Oh. I did this run wrong. Evidently, it was not quite ready for me to reset. What's going on over here? Oh, that's what happened. Okay, we're good. Sometimes it do that. Shiny Jirachi, we can do it. We can get the shiny. We can do it. We can get the shiny Jirachi. Yes, we can. Okay, now that that's good. I did, Wookie Spooky. We hit 19,560. We are 3 away from the stream goal of 20 subscribers. We are currently, I believe, we are 3 away from the like goal. They are both at 20. Let's see where we're at now. Oh, we hit the like goal, guys. We hit the like goal, and we are 2 away from the stream goal of the subs. So we're making our way towards that 20,000 subscriber total goal, and we'll break that apart into goals for the stream. Check the C screen on your Game Boy. There we go. All right. All right, we have a new like goal for the stream of 30. We're 9 away from that one. Subscriber count wise, we are 2 away from the subscriber count goal of 20 for the stream. Summary. Gosh dang, if I could focus. Focus. All right. I do love this song that's playing in the background. For those that don't know, this is from Roxy's Gym in Pokemon Black and White 2. One of my all-time favorite regions. This is one of my favorite gyms in the region. Love Roxy's Gym. Somebody asked, Rossi asked, what is the worst Pokemon? I humbly submit Bruxius as the worst Pokemon. Bruxius is pretty terrible. Roxy. Yeah, Roxy was the second gym for Black 2, White 2. Yeah, I do have Black 2 and White 2. And Black and White. I have every mainline Pokemon game. Ooh, and we are 1 subscriber away from the second subscriber goal for the stream. We're on our way to infinity and beyond. My cats are fighting. If you're wondering what the thumping sound is, my cats are fighting. And we just hit the goal. Thank you guys so much. Stream subscriber goal number 2. 20 subscribers has been attained. We still have 45 minutes left in the stream for sure, but we likely have an hour and 15 minutes left in the stream. Do we think we can get a sub goal of 30 happening in a stream? I think we can. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can. For an hour and 15 minutes, we're averaging about 10 subscribers per hour, which is phenomenal. I think we can get it. Even with the numbers moving up and down, I think we can get it. All right, we are at 373. This one we need to reset. So I have my GameCube hooked up to a composite to HDMI out, and then that HDMI out is going into a Elgato capture card that I have in my PC, and I'm using Streamlabs to capture the capture card. Repeat our goal. Well, right now I'm only sitting at 19,562, so we did lose a subscriber, which means the goal has not been met. We are still one short. So I cannot post a new goal just yet. But we have been at 40 people watching the stream on YouTube for the last probably 10 minutes, I want to say. If you're scrolling through your YouTube short screen, you stumbled across this stream, you like Pokemon, you like shiny hunting, and you have a love for Jirachi, you'll be seeing a lot of Jirachi here. We're going to be hunting this for quite a while, I imagine, so consider sticking around. Slapping that subscribe button. I hear it's by my face icon on the YouTube Shorts platform. And you'll be notified when I go live next time. We still do have an hour left in the stream, so no worries. But you'll be notified the next time I'm streaming this hunt. You can pop in and say hello. Smash the like button. Let more people on YouTube see it in their Shorts feed. And get the stream spread around a little bit. We like to have people to talk to. To make a live stream, you do have to meet some criteria on YouTube, but as long as your channel has the live stream option, you can click that. I usually go through Streamlabs because I have my YouTube channel hooked up to Streamlabs, so it's pretty easy to just go live directly from Streamlabs. Why is Ashley how you found me in a video? I'm not sure. No idea who Ashley is. That may or may not be a surprise, but no idea who Ashley is. Andrew Smitley. Loved the Wishmaker Jirachi grind. $80 for the disc was lame, but so rewarding to get it. Glad you were able to get one. My disc cost $200. I definitely bought it at a bad time. Not a great time to buy Jirachi. You did it about 4 years ago? Yep, that was the ideal time to do it. I bought my disc almost 2 years ago. and had to pay an exorbitant price for it. Is it me? Am I the cute guy? I'll be the cute guy. Hey, Eddie Spaghetti, welcome. We're gonna save. Right on. I'll be the cute guy. I'll be the cute guy that needs to work out too. How you doing, Eddie? And we just hit the goal again of 20 subscribers for the stream. Let's make it 30. New goal. 10 more subscribers for the stream goal. Also, I need to pay attention to see if I saved twice. I lost track of my saves again. I'm sorry, guys. Evening's going great. Making a lot of progress. We hit 3 stream goals so far. Hit a like goal to get 20 likes on the stream. Hit a sub goal of 10, 20, and now we're working for 30. So definitely making some improvements on the channel streaming wise, building a stronger, bigger, and better stream base as I move my channel more towards live streams. Super excited about that. Want to do some shiny hunting. Want to do a lot more Let's Plays. But I do have to get 4 shinies, well, 3 shinies and an Agato Celebi before I can really dive into the Let's Plays where we'll have a lot more fun. Got to get this Jirachi. I got to get Manaphy, and I got to get 2 shiny Poipoles, and then the Agato Celebi. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very time consuming, but I hope to get them soon. Bart, thanks for that sub. I did see that we ticked up to 65. We are now 8 shy of the goal for 30 subscribers for the stream. Also, I have some chats to catch up on. Jeffrey Castillo, welcome. I did see you popping in there. What if everyone on Earth had one big kiss? Random question, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people would get cold sores. Just gonna be honest. Halloween themed Pokemon that you could shiny hunt. I mean, Gengar is definitely up there. Gotta do Gengar if you're doing Halloween themed. Second to that, Phantump. My go-to boy. Love Phantump shiny. And then Gourgeist. I mean, those are going to be some 3 bangers to hunt. You'll sub just because I'm 30 away. Love it. Welcome, RS. Welcome. With a kiss would be so wet. Lewis. Why so late if a stream? That's a great question. Really? I mean, it depends on who you're hitting as far as the audience and whatnot. Generally speaking, yes, it is pretty late. But it's because I have a toddler that needs constant supervision, so I stream while he's asleep and while my wife is asleep, so I don't miss out on family time. That and working full-time. Trying to hit 50,000 subscribers. Maybe I'll have a chance at becoming a full-time streamer, at which point I could stream throughout the day, which would be lovely. Hashtag streamer goals. But really, this is the only time that I can do it without interruption. So that's why we're doing it here. Eventually, I do want to get to a point where I can stream from like 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. or stream in the daytime. Tuesday afternoon, I probably will be streaming while my son's napping. So that's something that I'm looking forward to as well. That's kind of rude, Brayden. My toddler is very cute and adorable. Super smart. a little bit ahead of the curve, if I do say so myself, as far as learning and progression. Super strong. Really happy. And pretty great kid. Yes, Mimikyu is also a great stream idea. Or great shiny to hunt. Awesome. Ticking up on the subs even more. I love it. I have not seen any JoJo's Bizarre Adventure at Somiri. Not due to lack of interest, I just have not seen any of it. I feel like I've tried to reset this a couple times, but just haven't succeeded. I wish I could say I've seen some JoJo. I just have never gotten around to doing so. Hello from Dixie Normas. Nightbot, that's a cool name. That's a cool name. I almost thought it was the Nightbot, actual Nightbot, but I don't currently. Ooh, I did mess that up. Guys, I messed up my saves. Here's to a 10-minute encounter reset. Lovely. I hate it when I do this. I messed up on my saves or something. You were just watching the YouTube short of mine? Did it? Let's see. What did I just say? I can't even find it. Did it delete it? No. You got me, Nightbot. You got me. That was great. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. That was great. That was good. You guys are awesome. I hope he'll be an awesome gamer. Still trying to catch up on some chats here, so I do apologize. Welcome, Atsomri. You work for Kameiyu department stores. Nice to meet you. That was a very detailed description. Wish I could sleep like a baby. Also, why is that a phrase? Sleeping like a baby. Babies do not sleep. I don't know why that's a phrase. Having a small child myself and soon to be another baby in June. They don't sleep well. They just don't. Maybe it's without a care in the world. Wake up with fatigue or stress in the morning. Well, that's not fun. Stress and fatigue, not good. At this point, I feel like you're monologuing a anime episode of some kind, but one that I'm not familiar enough with to know. Oh, the YouTube that I got a shiny Rockruff from? So I actually did that on Pokemon Sword and Shield. I was doing egg hunting for Pokemon Sword and Shield and got like 4 shiny Rockruff. I have in fact heard of My Hero Academia actually earlier in the first stream of the day, and maybe in this stream. I was mentioning that I'm binge watching through My Hero Academia right now so that I can get to season 6 and watch it. Currently, I'm at the point where I'm gonna slaughter the name of the Yakuza, but Deku just took down the Shie Hasaikai group. Do I recommend Attack on Titan? Depends on how much you enjoy crappy endings. I loved Attack on Titan until the last season. I think it's extremely dumb how it ends. Without giving away any spoilers, I think it's the worst how it ends. But the build-up and the discovery leading up to that was phenomenal. Angles, we'll catch you later. You like the end of Season 5. I vaguely remember Season 5. I think the little black whips that Deku gets as a power are pretty cool. I'm excited to see how the rest of the power develops. I feel like All Might's predecessor could fly, but I'm not confident. Like, Deku's unlocking all of the latent quirks within One for All. So, like, I want to see what the rest of the powers are going to end up being. Rue Rosie, I have absolutely heard of Demon Slayer. I love that show. Sorry. Still getting over being sick a little bit. But Demon Slayer is one of my all-time favorite shows. It is extremely, extremely well animated, and it looks gorgeous. The colors that they use, the art style, everything. The voice acting is amazing. The character development is really good. The story development, really good. Got nothing but great things to say about Demon Slayer. The only negative thing that I could possibly think of to say about Demon Slayer is that it's not going to be a long enough show. Just based on the manga source material, the goals, and what the Demon Slayers are there for. Unless they go abroad to areas outside of Japan and find more demon progenitors, there's nowhere else that show can go. Because the manga has already wrapped up with Tanjiro winning. There's only, like, there's nowhere for it to go. Like, it has to end. Which is okay. It's okay for good things to come to an end. It's just really unfortunate that it is. You're gonna stay here till the very end for me. Thank you, Rue. Anybody got tasty, easy, quick crockpot recipes? The Ranger. This is going to be entirely a let your ancestors whisper, that is enough, child. But you're gonna want to get a handful of brown sugar. We'll say half a cup. You want 2 teaspoons of cayenne powder, maybe some crushed red pepper flakes. You're gonna get a pork pot roast, I'm going to slap that sucker in there and rub the brown sugar mixture all over it. You're going to put it in a crock pot. And you're going to cook it for 6 to 8 hours, depending on your temperature. And you're going to dump 2 cups of Dr. Pepper in there for it to cook in. And you are going to have some delicious Cafe Rio style pulled pork sandwiches. So is that Rossi or Rosie still? You'll give it a go? Hopefully it turns out well. It's like a sweet and spicy Dr. Pepper flavored shredded roast sandwich. I have seen Death Note. Loved it. Live action was garbage, but the actual anime was awesome. Also disappointed with how that one ended, but it was worth it. Like, you could see that it was going to end that way from the beginning, and that's okay. Also, we are 4 subscribers away from the 30 subscriber goal for the stream. Thank you guys so much for that. We are narrowing in on 30 a lot faster than I thought we would, honestly. So, huge shout out to the support there. I haven't checked likes in a hot minute, but we did exceed 20 likes for sure. We are currently chilling at 21 with a goal of 30. 22 with a goal of 30. I have not heard of that show, Rosie, or Rossi. I think you corrected me on that. It's not Road with the Rose, it's Rossi. I should probably figure out where my buttons are. I don't know if it'll show me, because I am me watching my own stream. Alright, that like button is in fact in the top right hand corner with the 3 dots. Where is the sub button on this? Takes me to my channel. Maybe it doesn't show me my subscriber button because it knows I am me. Volume 21%. You have the clipped like button and the subscribe button. I believe it, Rue. You've been here for quite a minute. Looks like people prefer shiny Jirachi over non-shiny in a poll with 100 votes. Currently 2 subscribers away from the goal of 30 subscribers for the stream. Making huge waves in the goals. Really impressed with that. Which just means we get to set higher goals for next time, honestly. Go above and beyond, plus ultra style. Do I have any tips to make it as a streamer and how to get the sub and chats to show on the stream? Lots of tinkering, Wookie Spooky. To make it as a streamer, you have to be a jack of all trades. You don't have to be an expert in everything, but you do have to be knowledgeable in a lot of different things. Streaming is a little bit easier than content creation at large, but you do need a little bit of both to make it, in my personal opinion. You do need to know a little bit about how to make good thumbnails, which I usually am not super great at. You know about research, development, product planning, video planning, scripting, all that. Got to be able to talk off the cuff. So knowing what people are talking about, kind of things with Pokemon, depending on what you're streaming, really. You gotta know what you're streaming, what types of content and topics are going to crop up during your stream. And I mean, really, most of what streaming is chatting with people, which is the reason why I stream, is to have people to talk to while I'm doing these ridiculous shiny hunts. It's fun to see people's reactions. It's fun to talk with people and celebrate together when we do find shiny Pokemon, something that I greatly enjoy doing. The biggest piece of advice for streaming, if you're going to go the streaming route, is consistency. It's my biggest struggle. I've done Pokebots here on my channel, giving away Pokemon. I do not recommend that. People at that juncture are not here for you. They're here because you're providing something that they want, and that's the bots. So when those bots go away, a lot of the subscribers to this channel will likely follow suit. So that's one of the reasons why I'm switching, not switching, but helping the channel get to a point where it is not just Pokebot related stuff. It's they're here for streaming as well. I feel like the Pokebots gave me a lot of success, but they were also a boon as well. I grew very rapidly, and my video content didn't keep up with it. My streaming abilities did not keep up with the growth rate. Originally, I was at 600 subscribers, narrowing in on 1,000 subscribers, and wanted to provide a service for my subscribers. I think I just took too long on that encounter. I think that one's going to make me reset the entire game. I wanted to provide a Pokebot in Sword Shield for my current subscribers as a way of saying thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hanging out with me, being a part of the channel. For the people that were watching my Pokemon Let's Plays. And it ended up giving me way more success than it should have. And it just blew up from there and just got out of hand. I'm trying to reclaim a streamer status and a content creator status so that the channel does not die when the new system comes out, because there's a very good chance that that's going to happen. Just gonna make sure that I did save twice there. Elaine, Pokemon Master, after watching Zeppelate. Oh, that is a very interesting bot message, because I've seen that exact same thing too. I am familiar with that message. So many people are leaving the live stream. Yeah, they'll come and go, and it's okay. I've noticed a lot of people are subbing on their way out, which is super great. We're currently 1 subscriber away from the stream goal of 30. I have heard of that show. That is one of the top 3 highest grossing products in the world. For those of you who didn't know, Pokemon is currently the biggest merchandise sales company in the world. Pokemon sells more merchandise than anything else in the world from a net worth point. Hello Kitty is like number 3, if I remember correctly, as of last year. Then it's something to do with Disney, but only a very specific Disney product. All I know is my throat is hurting quite a bit right now. Oh yeah, Disney has definitely taken a huge tank. Their stock prices have dwindled over the last 2 years. It's wild. It's what happens when they regurgitate the same movie over and over and over again. Like, I feel like the last 4 movies they made have looked identical to each other. Coco, Encanto, they just came out with a new one. Well, Rossi, we did hit the 30 subscriber goal for the stream, so huge win there. Moving into 31 subscribers. Winning. Very, very awesome. Eddie Spaghetti, thanks for that sub. Thanks for hanging out with us. Read your messages a little while ago. Feel like you've been lurking since then, but always great to even have people watching the stream. You know, lurking, still getting views, still getting watch time, still helping the stream out immensely. Love it. And Zaw, I'm gonna call you Zaw because I don't know exactly what the first of that's supposed to say. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We got a new stream sub goal of 40. Let's see if we can hit 40. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Mike got a half hour left in me. And we got a goal for 40 subs. I think we can do it. 9 more, 30 minutes. I think we can do it. We do got a goal of 30 likes for the stream. Are we on saving or viewing? Summary. Perfect. Very cool guy. It's a very cool name you got there. Dig it. Love it. Welcome to the stream. For those that are new to the stream who have been scrolling endlessly through YouTube Shorts, welcome. Welcome to those that are lurking, not chatting. Feel welcome to chat. Like talk about anime, talk about all things Pokemon. Pretty much everything here on the stream. If you like shiny Pokemon, you like shiny hunting, and you love Jirachi, subscribe to the channel. You will see a lot of Jirachi here, as this hunt is going to take forever. Been hunting this off and on for about a year and a half now, and I just wasted an encounter. We now have to wait a minimum of 7 minutes till I can get the next encounter, because I just deleted my entire save file again for like the 3rd time this stream. What games can you get Gourgeist in? That would be Pokemon X and Y. You can get it in Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And I feel like that's it. It's not standing out in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I really don't recall it being in Scarlet and Violet. You can bet it's going to be in Pokemon Legends ZA. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like Kalos is the region Gorgeist is from. I seem to recall it most prominently in X and Y. So, like, there is absolutely no reason why it shouldn't be there. What is my favorite Pokemon game? We are playing it, very cool guy. Pokemon Sapphire, all-time favorite Pokemon game. Followed closely by Pokemon Black and White. I do have issues stating my favorite Pokemon game from Gen 5 because I tend to prefer to play Pokemon Black version. I don't know why, but Pokemon Black version speaks to me a little bit more. However, I love Zekrom far more than Reshiram. Love Zekrom. Zekrom I just identify with. Like, I love the electricity. Love the dragon. Love it. So, like, I like playing Pokemon Black, but I like getting Zekrom as the legendary. For Ruby and Sapphire, I love playing Sapphire the most. And I know that's weird because most people prefer Emerald. I didn't really care for the Battle Tower. I'm not a Pokemon battler. I am a Dex filler and a Shiny Hunter. So Emerald really didn't have anything that Sapphire and Ruby didn't. But I like fighting Team Aqua more than I like fighting Team Magma. I like Kyogre more than Groudon. So I just think it's an overall better experience. Next to that, I have another similar thing with Gen 2, my third favorite generation. I prefer to play Pokemon Gold. But I love Lugia more than Ho-Oh. UT Sands, welcome. I don't know my exact zodiac sign. I haven't really given much thought to the stars in the cosmos, gonna be honest. I feel like I'm an Aquarius, if I remember right. I do play Pokemon Go. Recently I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go. I'm like 2.5 levels away from getting a shiny Mew. And it hurts a lot because it's just taking so much time to get that experience points needed to level up. I'm sad I missed out on the Shaman purchase by a week, but I was able to guarantee that Marshadow purchase. I could not get into Pokemon Sleep. Wasn't a huge fan. Pokemon Sleep was not the greatest thing ever for me. Has to be Pokemon Moon. Gonna be honest, I did not like Generation 7 that much. I go back and forth on which generation I hate more, Generation 7 or Generation 8. I think consistently I hate Generation 8 a little bit more than 7. Although I don't hate any of them. I shouldn't say it that way. I think Generation 7 is my least favorite Pokemon game. More often than Generation 8 is. Welcome, KC. Glad to see ya. Unikitty, welcome back. Can't get to sleep. It just crashes your phone. Oh, you can't get into sleep. I thought you said you can't go to sleep. Because you had gotten off a little while ago. Either way, sad that it crashes your phone. That's not fun. You love the new screen layout. I love it too, KC. The new screen layout is doing wonders for us here on the channel. We are trying vertical streams, which means we are streaming to the YouTube Shorts category. It is drastically improving the reach of the stream. For, excuse me, a rough estimate, I streamed for 2 hours Sunday night. That stream reached 2,000 people with almost consistent 50 concurrent viewers. So definitely happening. Definitely a huge boost to the channel. We've had a lot of success today. We've gone up by 32 subscribers so far, and it's continuing to climb. We're reaching more people, interacting with more people, and that's what it's all about, is being able to chat with as many people and build a community and interact with everybody. And it's continuing to grow. So if you like shiny hunting, you love shiny Jirachi, or Jirachi in general, you're going to see a lot of it here on the channel. I've been at this for almost 2 years, year and a half for sure. Over 60 hours of soft resetting for this thing. Consider subscribing to the channel. You'll fit in nicely if you like shiny Jirachi. Yeah, seem like a lot of viewers at the moment. So far we have a stream record of 72 concurrent viewers. I also need to do some research, and I feel like that has beaten my all-time stream record. It's either 70 or 76 previously as the max concurrent viewership. But we did get close to that earlier in the stream today. We hit 70 concurrent viewers, so that was a huge, huge achievement. We need some people up in the chat. These streams are the best. They are. We've had quite a few new people chat in. Loved getting to know them. Unikitty is one of them. Wookie Spooky, another. Rosie, also there. EOBM, we are trying to get shiny Jirachi. It is not an easy hunt. Takes a lot of equipment, takes a lot of patience. Each encounter takes a minimum of 2 minutes when I'm on my A game. Occasionally I will goof up the save corruption glitch and have to do a 10-minute encounter, but for the most part I get one encounter for Jirachi every 2 minutes. Wookie Spooky, I'm glad to hear that. New favorite Pokemon creator. I have also never heard of Nokimon. Not gonna throw shade, but I have not heard of that one. That is a new one. The shiny hunter that I've most recently watched was Saucy McGavin. And he's actually the one that I got the idea to vertical stream from. I also feel like I've seen HDV do it as well, but I could be wrong on that. But I've seen some Pokemon content creators do the vertical stream, so I figured, let me try it. What's the worst that can happen? Nobody watches. Like, so far it's been a huge success, doing way better than other streams I've done in the past. Videos will continue to be produced as normal, so no harm, no foul there. Shiny hunts legendaries without Master Balls. I am not that brave, gonna be honest. Couldn't do it. Very cool guy. If you're still here, you have a great night. Best of luck sleeping. One Pokemon that I said was in Pokemon X and Y and play Pokemon ZA, playing Pokemon Go. I mean, Gourgeist is in Pokemon Go, if that's what we're referring to. And we have 30 more minutes left. You would be correct. We have 30 more minutes left for a 3-hour stream. That's what we'll try to do. Okay, we are creating save file A right now. For those that are new to the stream, looks like we got about 20 new people since the last time I talked about this. That was save file A. I am going to now soft reset and get the GameCube set up here, the Wii rather. We're gonna load up the Jirachi. Going to save reset. This is going to send the Jirachi to my game, and it's going to save into save slot B. And then we'll do some shenanigans after the fact. But to those who are dropping into the stream, whether it be through clicking the subscriber feed or what's more likely happening, you're scrolling endlessly through your YouTube shorts, you've arrived at the stream. Hopefully I can become consistent at streaming at a consistent time and place each week. Consider hitting that subscribe button if you love shiny hunting, you love watching shiny hunting streams, and you love Pokemon. Hit that subscribe button. We're going to be here for a while hunting this Jirachi. You're going to see a lot of Jirachi up in here. Been hunting this for about 1.5 years off and on. Over 60 hours hunting it. We're going to be here for a while. So, if that's your jam, subscribe. Be notified when we stream next so that you can pop in to those streams. See what we're talking about at that given time. Click the like button so that we can get this seen by more people around YouTube. Get it advertised on their shorts feed. That would be greatly appreciated. Help the stream to do well. And if you're new to the stream, we want to see you. If you've been lurking for a while, haven't chatted in, feel free to do so. We're pretty nice here, pretty talkative. Like meeting new people and chatting up Pokemon, figuring out what our favorites are, all that jazz. Love it. Okay, so that was save file B. We did not have a shiny Jirachi. We're going to clear our saved data areas. Notice that it says areas. We have 2. Save file A, save file B. When I click yes, I'm going to reset my GameCube so it malfunctions. Clearing data, please wait. I reset the GameCube while it was processing that. It is now going to corrupt save file B and force a load of save file A, which was before we got the Jirachi. Now we are going to create a new save file B because we're on A right now. Saving a second time creates save file B, which is going to be overrode with Jirachi. And now we are going to create a new save file A. This is going to generate a new shiny frame, a new shiny seed for this Jirachi that we're going to get that's going to overwrite save file B. So we are now good to reset. Gotta get my Wii set up to give me the Jirachi for the next time around. I think these changes are definitely working in your favor. Very, very astute observation there. They are. Upgrade, yes. terms of both watching stream and interacting with chat, seems easier now. Glad to hear that one. Did have one person not be super fan of the changes, but it's because of the black bars that appear. But Smoker is a long-time subscriber, long-time viewer, so they're sticking around. We had a good chat about that one. It's definitely helping the stream, so gotta love it. We are now 5 away from the stream goal of 40 subscribers for the stream total. And as far as likes, says we're at 23 likes out of 30. 7 more and we hit that goal for the stream. Macy Bray, I do believe I am okay. My vocal cords are a little shot, if that's what we're referring to, but doing okay. If vocal cords are not what we're referring to, and just my mental sanity of doing this all together, I'm probably not okay. Takes a lot to shiny hunt. A lot of mind-numbing activity, but that's why you guys are here. That is why you guys are here. Because you guys are here, I have people to talk to while I'm doing this mind-numbing task. Makes it go by infinitely faster. So always greatly appreciate that one. Got anything in mind for the next giveaway? Finding time to start it for sure. But I am feeling Marshadow, possibly. I'm feeling one that's been asked by a subscriber for a long time, but at this particular moment, I cannot remember what it is. But yes, Marshadow. Starkiller, you are the one. You are the one. I was like, I know there's somebody. I know there's somebody that's been asking me for a specific Pokemon. Yes, Zarude. Specifically, non-Dada form Zarude. It's like, I know. It'll come to me here in a minute. But yes, I am feeling Marshadow and Zarude. Mainly, I think we have a good potential to do them both at the same time. Just because I don't think Marshadow is in Scarlet and Violet. So we can do some Sword Shield stuff with Marshadow and Zeraora maybe. And then for Zarude, we can do both Zarude forms in Scarlet and Violet. Well, we'll definitely be able to get a few of those. Emerald and Platinum were peak. Very, very true. Do you like the open world style of the newer games? I think it's okay, but it's harder to get your Pokemon leveled up enough through the newer games. I miss Pokemon Black and White. I think Pokemon has deteriorated consistently since Black and White. And there's a reason for that. I would love to take some time and explain that. So, there are pros and cons to the 2D world versus the 3D world that starts with X and Y. Initially, I love the 3D world. I think it's great. However, I think Game Freak, in their haste to produce a game every 3 years as a mainline game, has made some concessions that they shouldn't have made. I think the way of the future is to continue with 3D Pokemon games. I don't think we're ever going back from that. I love the 3D Pokemon games. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me misunderstood there. However, there's no world in the 3D Pokemon games. The 3D Pokemon games is walk to the next destination, encounter a Pokemon along the way. There's no lore, there's no story building, nothing. And that is part of the reason why Pokemon X and Y is my most, or not post X and Y, Pokemon Sword and Shield is my most disliked Pokemon game to date. Pokemon Sword and Shield really, really took a turn for the worse in world building. There is none. The only buildings that you can really go into and explore are the hotel, Pokemon Center, and shops. They spent too much time worrying about what you could buy to make your character look cool, and not enough about building the world through lore and storyboarding. Everything we learn about that game is done through a cutscene with Hop being way too overdramatic about everything. Too many cutscenes, not enough random discovery. Everything is forced upon you. Every time you enter a route, there's a cutscene trying to get you to go to the next location, to get you to understand the next piece of lore, and it's abrasive and terrible. With Generation 3 and Generation 5 of Pokemon, which are the peak in my mind, Generation 2 has a lot of this as well. Generation 4, a little bit. Generation 1, almost non-existent. Is story building. You find out nothing through the actual events progressing through the game. What you learn is through talking to the NPCs, entering every building, finding things. Specifically in Generation 3, if you did not talk to everybody, you missed out on 3 very necessary HMs that would not allow you to progress. If you did not visit all of the Rust World buildings, you likely would not have found Cut. If you did not visit all the Moss Deep buildings, you likely would not have found Dive. If you did not visit the cave in Verdant Turf Village, or Wally's parents, or his aunt and uncle, you would have missed out on 3 more. I mean, granted, the story kind of makes you do those because you can't progress without doing it, but you can very easily get lost by not talking to people. In Sword and Shield, in Scarlet and Violet, there's none of that. You don't have to go places and talk to people. You have a HUD that tells you what tasks you need to be working on at any given time. Like, in your map itself, it says, hey, you probably need to go check out this starbase. Hey, you need to go check out this Urba Mystica location. And it just walks you through everything. I hate it. Granted, they are still all very good games. I don't have any hate for any Pokemon games. There's just some I dislike more than others. Generation 7 is also one of those. But they did better at the world building than Generation 8. Back to the chats that I were missing. Rest in pepperonis. You don't have Sword yet. How do you get Victini and Magearna? Magearna is an infinitely accessible Pokemon as long as you have Pokemon Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. You can scan a QR code. It's not linked by the internet. You can get it indefinitely in your copy of Sun and Moon. Victini was event only. You can get that by DNS settings on your DS. So definitely still doable. Burt Lux, it's 8 a.m. where you live. It is like 2 a.m. for me. Which, what area do you live in? Because US ends 2 hours after me, I feel like. Maybe 3. So if it's 6 a.m. for you, you got to be on the East Coast. Maine, or are you in New Greenwich? Are you in Greenland or somewhere of that? I think the Pokemon games where you play as the actual Pokemon themselves are more fun than the mainline games. Very, very possible there. I think one of the best games ever made was not even done by Nintendo or Game Freak. Genius Sonority. Pokemon Coliseum. Top tier. And also Sumi Tsunami. Very long time since I've heard your name or read your name. Welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Part of that might have been a ban, if I remember right, that we had on you for a while. that we undid. Maybe that wasn't you, but I feel like that name sounds familiar for that reason. GameCube games and Battle Revolution. Yes, yes indeed. Mystery Dungeon. Great, great game. Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet are still good games. Like, I do have to give them that. Mochi, I own all of the Pokemon games that I can remember. I mean, aside from all of the spin-offs. I don't know all of the spin-offs, but favorite one I own, it's gotta be Pokemon Coliseum, but mainline Pokemon Sapphire. Pokemon Coliseum is the one game I would love to see come to the Switch the most. And Pokeball Magearna you can get if you complete the Living Dex inside home. That's true. That's true, Sumi. KC is in Texas and it's 3 a.m. It is almost 2:30 for me, and that's when we're gonna stop the stream. It's got about like 14 more minutes to run. My throat is almost shot. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness is the one with Lugia in it, and it's amazing. You were Reverse Flash in Discord? Okay. It is that name. Welcome back, Sumi. Welcome back. Alright, guys. Looks like we got a little bit of people rotating in and out. If you are new to the channel, new to the short, just scrolling through your YouTube shorts and you came across this channel, if you love shiny Jirachi, you love shiny hunting, and you love Pokemon content, this is a channel for you. Slap that subscribe button, become a member of the channel, the Brass Coin Collection, so that you can be notified of next time we stream. We will be doing shiny Jirachi for a long time. It takes a while. Feel free to slap that like button so that more people can see this. We can reach more people. We are 5 away from the like goal for the stream, and we are 2 away from the 40 new subscriber goal for the stream. This last encounter is going to, well, this next encounter is going to be my last one. Because it's going to take a solid 10 minutes to do. Because I got distracted in my monologuing and accidentally deleted the entire save. So, fun stuff. I am Brass Coin because I originally tried to do like some sort of combination of letters from my name. Ended up having a weird pronunciation of the name that I thought was going to be cool, that I will never verbally announce. Maybe I will let people know if I ever make it to 100,000 subscribers. I'll let people know what the original channel name was supposed to be. But everybody mispronounced it. So I added a few more letters and called it good. Everybody just started calling me Brass Coin because they mispronounced the way my name was originally written. And it's very cringe for what it was. So I went with what people started calling me. And I was like, Brass Coin, I kind of like it. I can dig that. Say it and you'll give $1. Say the name. Moonstar May, thanks for that sub. We are 1 away from the 40 new subscribers for the stream. The original goal I set was 10 subscribers for the stream. Smashing the goals. Love to see it. Love the involvement. Love the building of the community. It really means a lot. It's greatly appreciated, and it just means that there are more people that can potentially join in at one time next time. Yeah, it was a really bad name. Definitely going to need to soothe my throat with some honey, water, and lemon when the stream is over. See if I can get my vocal cords to start repairing themselves, because I do want to do a stream tomorrow while my kid is napping. Well, it's more in the evening time and not super late at night. But between getting over being sick, my job talking on the phones all day, and a total of 5 hours worth of streaming, my throat is pretty torn up right now. It is a family-friendly channel, so cursing is not permitted. Most things should be caught by YouTube itself as far as words that I've asked it to eliminate. You know how it just sucks to talk this much with a sore throat. I feel that. Wookie spooky. Yeah. Streaming is a lot of hard work. It's not just logging in and playing a game. Content creation a little bit harder with the planning and all that, but figuring out the technical side of streaming is half the battle. And then you got to be personable to talk to people, and understanding what's worth a fight, what's not worth a fight, all that stuff. And just generally having fun. Building, like, professionally streaming, which I would not claim that I am. Consistency. Sometimes it means putting on a face when you don't want to stream. In order to be a successful streamer, you do have to stream consistently, and sometimes that means streaming even when you don't want to. It does become, that's where the job aspect of the situation comes in. Because sometimes you don't want to, and you don't feel like it. But to keep the consistency going, you gotta stay at it. It's wild how much YouTube penalized you for not being consistent. Let's test that theory. I mean, for the most part, YouTube's going to block stuff. I really don't want to test it, but can't really stop people from doing so, I suppose. I mean, you did get banned once. Possibly. I mean, honestly, it's going to depend on what your content is, what your niche that you're going for is, and how much effort you want to put into it. Like, testing the waters, definitely fine. I mean, being perfectly honest, we've seen how good streaming in vertical format can be for revitalizing streaming content. Like, over the course of the last 3 days, gone up 100 subscribers doing YouTube Shorts, I feel like. The short streaming, at least. And those are people that saw me through the stream, so that's a huge improvement. They're not coming from giveaway videos or things like that. It's definitely possible to revitalize your channel. YouTube's going to be extremely biased against you for the first little bit, but after some time, it'll start recommending. Ricardo, I am not playing Pokemon Green. I am playing Pokemon Sapphire. Shiny hunting that elusive Jirachi. Somehow, I got to level 6 without taking damage. That's a win. Oh, the good old creepypasta with Lavender Town music and all that stuff. That was a wild creepypasta, gonna be honest. Okay, judging the strength of that Zigzagoon and the damage my Torchic took, this Mudkip battle is gonna be difficult. Aw, now we're 2 away from the 40 subscriber goal. Sad day. Yeah, this Mudkip's going to roast me. Watch it get a crit and kill me. And this is why we grab the potion. Haha, now we're 1 away. 1 away from the subscriber goal of 40 subscribers gained over the course of the stream, guys. Huge accomplishment in the chat, in the stream, on the channel. Watch it crit after potion. Bloody, welcome. Hello. Good morning, evening, and night. It's funny watching that move up and down a little bit. It is pretty good. Yeah. Like, honestly, anytime a video or a stream brings in 10 people, that's a win. This one's a huge win, bringing in close to 40. May has an extensive history as a trainer. Not just a history, extensive history. Why? Because her dad loved her enough to give her a Pokemon early on in life, whereas our dad's too concerned with being a gym leader to give us a Pokemon. What's up with that? Our dad is a gym leader in this game, yet we have to get our first Pokemon from his best friend by accident because we happen to save him. Although surely our dad had planned to have us meet Professor Birch so Birch could give us a Pokemon in general anyways. Maybe that was the plan. Maybe that was the plan from the onset here. Who knows? But it is time to reset for a shiny Jirachi. Nemona is your arch enemy. I still think that May is the best rival ever. It doesn't hit the same when you play as May and have Brendan be the rival. It's got to be May that's the rival. Gen 2 did not like that rival. Gen 4 didn't really like that rival. Gen 5, Bianca and Sharon ain't it. N is a good rival though. If we count N as the rival, he's the best. But because he isn't designated as the rival from the onset as Sharon is, or, you know, May is, I don't think he qualifies technically. He's an antagonist and not a rival in some regards. Gen 6, all of those guys suck. Serena is not it. Shauna is not it. Tierno is not it. Whatever the nerdy kid is not it. Gen 7, I don't even know who the rival is. Gladian, Hop, How? How's okay. How's okay. Hop, least favorite rival ever. I hate Hop as a rival. He is How 2.0, and he's not an improvement. And Maz shut down his stream. His takes are garbage. Gen 4 and Hop are peak. I didn't say Gen 4 was bad. Hop is terrible, though. I just said I didn't like Gen 4's rival. I hate how they portray his impatientness. Not a fan. And he's not particularly good. Like, May will steamroll you. Your least favorite is Nimona. She doesn't even let you heal after a gym. Valid. Alright. This is the last shiny encounter for the stream. 384. Read the stream number. I feel like that is pretty good. I feel like Jirachi's number is 384, is it not? We're gonna get this last Jirachi encounter, then we are going to end the stream for the night. I'm gonna repair my vocal cords as best I can for tomorrow. If you guys are watching through YouTube Shorts, come across your short feed as you're scrolling through your videos. If you like shiny hunting, you like Pokemon, and you love Jirachi, consider slapping that subscribe button, becoming a member of the Brass Coin Collection. And be here for next time when we stream, get notified, all that fun stuff. It'll be a good party. See if we can't hit that goal of 2 more subscribers before the stream ends. We are currently 2 away from our stream goal of 40. I think we can hit it. The animation is pretty good. What time will I be live tomorrow? That entirely depends on a number of things. But I would say probably 2:30 to 4:30 or 4:30 to 7:30. Probably 4:30 to 7:30 would be the safest bet. Angel the 6. I cannot speed up because I am on factory hardware. I am not playing a ROM. I am playing on a physical copy of Pokemon Sapphire in a GameCube Game Boy player. But yes, people did indeed unsub throughout the stream. Up and down it went. It is possible to get shinies on a ROM. This is not a ROM though. This is a actual GameCube. I don't know if I can get the GameCube up that high, but there is the GameCube that I've been playing on. So that's it. That is the way. Thank you guys so much for watching, tuning in. All of you guys, we've had a lot of people in and out of the stream. Thanks again. If you don't want to lose the channel, smash that subscribe button before we click end here. We'll catch you guys in another stream. Boom. There we go. Up to 2.